Oh my god, we made it. We made it. If you are new to my channel, I did just recently move house. And by recently, I mean today is my first full day here. I moved in yesterday. And on my channel, I have done a series of videos ready for this move. So I did a massive unhaul to clear out my home library of books I didn't want anymore. And then I did a packing up my library video. And I've done a whole ass move and vlog for the entire month. And now it's time to build my new home library. I have so many boxes, so many bookshelves to assemble, so it will only be stressful for me, not you, don't worry. I am honestly so excited to do it, not just because, you know, I'm a massive reader and I just cannot wait for my home library to be built, but because there is so much crap downstairs. I have piles upon piles, boxes upon boxes of books. In fact, I'm going to show you because it's absolutely ridiculous. When we moved yesterday, I told everyone to just put all the boxes of books in the kitchen because I could not be bothered to take them all up the stairs. However, here are 3 IKEA bookshelves to assemble, 2 more bookshelves to assemble. So that's 5 total I need to build and come into the kitchen. Yep. All of these boxes of books, and they're pretty much in a random order now. During the move, everything got all shuffled up. So, you know, I have a young adult and adult box there. I've got manga, a random bedroom one, manga, adult YA, manga, adult YA, middle grade. And then out here as well, I've got library, middle grade. Also, one of the boxes did come loose and they fell out. It wasn't me. But I just need to get through as much of this as possible. Maybe tonight. I mean, it's like, what, 6 or 7 p.m. now? But I want to get through as much of this tonight so that there is some room in this kitchen. It's your kitchen. And if you're a One Piece fan, you know exactly what I'm referencing. And I do not have the strength today. My arms are killing me. I do not have the strength to take these upstairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox them and take them upstairs shelf by shelf. I'm sorry, but I'm 32 now. I'm 32. I just moved yesterday, and moving big heavy things is just not something that I'm good at. I am just not that strong. So hello, welcome back. Plan of action today: bring the bookshelves upstairs, assemble them, and I don't just have one library room in this house. I have 2. I'm going to have 2 rooms with books in them. I'm going to have a main library, but I'm also going to have a reading room. I don't know if everything is going to work out the way I have it in my head. We're just going to see how far along I get. If I have to change some of my plans, then I will change them. But this room here is going to be the main library, and this room here will be the reading room. So I will give you a quick little tour, just so that we can be on the same page of what I've got in my head. So the room on the left here is going to be the main library. I already have 4 Billy Pooh cases up from my home. If you watched my packing my home library video up, you will know that I had to disassemble 4 black bookshelves, and so I need to make up for them with the IKEA bookshelves. And the IKEA bookshelves are bigger than the black bookshelves that I had, so hopefully I can fit more books on them. So my plan is to have a bookshelf there, so that's bookshelf 1 of 5, 2 more here, so that's 2 and 3, and then in the smaller room, I'm thinking of having another one here and another one here. So that will be all 5 bookshelves. So 2 bookshelves in here, 3 more in there. So there'll be a total of, oh my god, I can't count, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. Although I don't know if maybe I might need to have another bookshelf in here. But my plan is also to have a reading chair in this corner, which I do have a reading chair coming on Thursday. So I will put it in that corner. I'm going to have it next to the radiator. So during the winter, I'll be nice and warm and toasty. It'll be lovely. And next to the window, which will be great. And I also got these extra shelves. I only got 6 of these because I don't know how many extra shelves I might need. Hopefully, especially maybe because I might have the manga in here, I might put my One Piece collection on here, maybe. And I'll have the 2 bookshelves, but also have the extra shelves on there too, so that maybe I can fit more in this room. And then maybe I can stop buying so many books. Who knows at this point? Because moving all of those books, honestly, almost tore apart my family yesterday. My family helped me move, almost tore us apart. So let's assemble the bookshelves first, see where we go from there. But before I start, please do give this video a like if you enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. I also have another hiccup, actually. Just before I started, I realized, you see these things here? I took most of them out of the bookshelves before I moved, but these are what keeps your shelves in place. I put them in a bag, and then I put them in a box, and I can't quite remember which box they're in. So knowing my luck, in that mountain of boxes in the kitchen, the box with the rest of these in is at the very bottom. Probably right in the middle as well. Just to say, Gav, fuck you. Ah! So I can't put the shelves on until then, and I want to get the shelves out of the way so I can assemble the bookshelves. You know what, maybe I can assemble the bookshelves now before I put the shelves on these ones and just crack on. We ain't got no more time to waste. Why yes, I did just carry all of these upstairs, all separately, and I have to do that 4 more times with 4 different bookshelves. So this is bookshelf 1 of 5. I do this to myself, do not feel sorry for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. So I'm gonna set the first one up. I didn't click record. I did a really cool shot running all of these in and I forgot to click record. Do I even know how to film videos? I need 100 years sleep, I think. Oh, wrong way. I've hit a couple of snags. 1, my battery died. I don't blame it. 2, I do have the first one up, but there was a lot of banging. I was hammering the back of this pretty hard, and it is getting to around about 8 p.m. now, and I don't want to be a bad neighbour, even though the next door neighbour, I'm not going to lie, we may already be having some problems. Just saying. I still don't want to be that neighbour who hammers things at 8 p.m. So I'm not going to put any more bookshelves up tonight, unfortunately, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, and the third snag is I don't quite know if 3 bookshelves will fit in this room just because of the layout. So for instance, I put this in this corner here, which is next to the door, right? Looks great. And then I would probably put like 2 more in here because, yeah, I might have to. I need more shelves for the manga. That's the only thing. So, like, I still want to keep this. I might still have to keep this. But if I put the 2 bookshelves there, then it comes too far out here so that it's blocking some of the shelves here. And it'll be coming up to around about here if I have them all in this corner. I could probably put one over this corner, but then I would have to put my reading chair there, which again isn't too much of a problem. However, the plugs are down there. There's plugs behind there. So I could have also, again, put my reading chair there. I would still have to put 2 bookshelves there, and that just won't look good in front. Or maybe I could put 1 bookshelf there, 1 bookshelf there, and then... Obviously, you don't know what I'm talking about here. It's so hard to, like, really give an indication of what I'm trying to do here. But you know what? We've already had problems. I would say it's my fault for doing it this late. However, I was waiting for the internet man today. Took him a very long time. Obviously had to eat. Had to do all the bits and bobs, you know. So let me think on it. And then I will get back to you on the progress with this room. Because I do kind of want to get this room done-ish tonight. So that I can try and find the box with the shelves thingamabobbies for in there. I still won't really be able to do much tonight though. I'll get back to you. Okay, it's not looking as bad as I thought. There is still like a gap there and I can't really, like I tried to move this up so that it would kind of come here, but instead it just looked absolutely ridiculous. So ain't doing that, but it's not as bad as I thought. Also, these were one of my older ones. Realised I made it wrong because those are supposed to go at the top, not there. So, but yeah, I think maybe this is how I will have the room. Don't know about you. I might as well, because I've got the other 4 boxes. I might get two of those IKEA boxes, get this out of them, and use these just for now to put in them. And then I will use the ones that I find later for the new ones, which I will have to put in here. So at the minute I've only got 2 bookshelves in here, and I will have 4 more to put in here. 4 more bookshelves to put in there. 3 in here. That sounds about right, I think. So I'm going to work on doing the shelves, and at least I still have this area here for the reading chair. Yeah, okay, it's not too bad. Not exactly how I wanted it, but... And I can use this gap as well for some of my equipment. Like, I've got my green screen there, and I've got my camera stand there too. So they can just go there, so it's not too bad. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. See, this is where the extra shelves will come into it, because these are pretty much the perfect size for a paperback manga. And I'm thinking of putting all of the One Piece manga on this one, because when I'm filming, I can move my chair here and get the sunlight from like the natural lighting for the videos. So yeah, I think maybe putting One Piece here would be pretty good. And I will have probably most likely a lot of standard size paperbacks on this one too. So that's what I'm trying to do, and that's why I got the extra shelves, because now I only have one of the shelves left that came with a bookshelf. So it'll probably take, yeah, 2 more at the bottom maybe to get the perfect sized bookcases. Also, this is such a terrible setup. I do apologize if my camera hadn't have bloody died on me. You know what, I'm exhausted too. I am exhausted too. Don't see me complaining. Hey Ash. Yeah, Ash.
Probably because I didn't actually watch. Like, I feel like that probably ended up on the channel, but it was probably through a raid train or something.
Oh, it's so cute.
I feel like I should have gotten it from
You be careful.
Well, hold on. How do I check mine?
I can't believe I've done that the wrong way around. Oops. I've got that nailed in as well. And I can't believe I did that. How did I? You know, I think it's just because I'm just stressed a little bit. I can't change it. I'll get some paint. You might not be able to tell if I put the fairy lights on. Why, yes, it is the next day and I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday. And you might be thinking, Gavin, that's so, ugh, of you. But I say that's just protecting the environment. Like, I knew I was going to be building 4 more bookcases today, that I just knew whatever I wear is just going to get drenched. It's going to get drenched. So I have put this on again. Again, I'm protecting the environment, okay? Less loads is the best loads. All the bookshelves are up now, but I am still wondering exactly how to lay everything out. And I'm currently live with my patrons. We're doing reading sprints today. And I still need to get these shelves on all of them. And I need to move Rivendell. And I need to do all of that because I did find the bookshelf screws. Well, actually, my mum found them. Shout out to my mum. She came to help with the kitchen and found them. They were in the corner. They were in the box in the corner, 3 boxes to the floor. I knew it would be hiding somewhere that would be impossible to get without moving everything. And my poor mum, she did have to move quite a lot. So I do have these 6 in here. I'm thinking maybe classics here, because I might use this as a backdrop, maybe here for like videos and stuff. Maybe my young adult and adult books over here, 3 bookshelves for those, and 2 middle grade shelves here. I'm thinking of putting an island in again. So I do have this. This used to be my island bookcase I'd have in the middle of the floor. And I'm thinking of maybe doing it again, having it come from the window down. So that would be pretty good. But again, it probably won't leave too much room on the floor for like me finding somewhere to sit. But I might put cushions on top of it and maybe make it a sort of reading area maybe. I don't know. We're going to see how we get on. But I think I'm going to try and get the manga room and reading room done today, considering I do have all three of the bookcases up. I've got the shelves on here already. Whoa. I found the majority of the manga boxes, so I can get those straight up. All I really need to do is just add the shelves, unload those boxes. My mum did find more of my manga boxes in the kitchen that I need to bring upstairs. So yeah, I've got 4 more of the manga boxes there. Say hello to Reading Sprints as well. Hi everyone. And then hopefully with the one room done today, I might take it a little bit slower with this room. Because, you know, there's no rush. There is genuinely no rush. I mean, there kind of is, but like there kind of isn't. And let's just back it up a little bit before we really do continue. Let's say hello to my son. Hello, Ash. Hello. Have I disturbed you? Well, no more banging, I promise, because I don't need to put up any more bookcases. All my bookcases are up now. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, now I won't disturb them anymore because it was quite loud doing all the bookcases. And now it's just really unboxing things. So they should be good now, they should be good. Fortunately, I had one piece already marked. And this is box number 1. And this is box number 2. First box unboxed. So this is how it's looking so far. And I've still got like those 2 shelves. I mean, I could use one of those shelves for the pirate chest that I have. So I could always put that here on this one like I did in the last place. So what I might do is, because I have the all-in-one editions there, I'm thinking of maybe collecting those as well, which I know I shouldn't because I already have all of One Piece. I do not need to buy any more. But maybe I could have a shelf of the all-in-one editions there and have the pirate chest there. Maybe. How does that sound? I'll need to find the pirate chest, but I'm sure it's in one of the library bits boxes, like the ones with library bits written on it. So I'm sure it won't take long to find.
didn't think I would get hooked. You feel me in without a fight, now floating in the air. When you're looking at me, baby, all this isn't fair. Getting closer, getting closer to you. 입술을 깨문 네 모습 보면 내 심장도 부탐 뛰게 해. 가사 따위 필요도 올라가는 템포 그냥 이대로 가면 vibe check. 밤이 끝나기 전까지 내 곁에 같이 있어줘. 본능적으로 up, let's get down right now.
Yeah, I think I'm done. I've taken a good long look at it, and I think, just for now anyway, like things might change, things might get added in, I might do some more face outs and things in this section, but overall I'm pretty happy with how this is turned out. So I do have the biggest hardbacks here, which is really just berserk for me. I might start getting those Vinland Saga deluxe editions, because Bella from Throne of Pages has been getting them, and they look so beautiful. I mean, I already have like 3 volumes of the normal Vinland Saga, but I might be tempted to switch over and start collecting the other editions instead. Do you mind killing stalking? So yeah, hardbacks continue, and then Junji Ito, this is kind of Junji Ito in horror, so there's some like Kazuo Mez. So I got like Junji Ito horror there, and then the oversized paperbacks there, leading up to Zom 100. Down here is the paperbacks A to Z, starting with Animal Crossing over there, and just continuing on. Continuing down, and then leading to the Danmai and the Manhwa that I have. So I still have space in the A to Z there, still have space for Danmai and Manhwa, but I can push those along if I need more space. And I do have space here as well, and a little bit of space at the top, but I am not buying anything for a long time. I have to recover my finances with this move, and also I want to prioritize getting things for the home and things for the house more so than buying more bloody manga. The lighting isn't like amazing right now because it's currently sunset, so the light's being a little bit weird, and this looks okay. But here's the One Piece bookshelf, so yeah, it's entirely One Piece, and it probably will end up staying that way unless I decide to change my mind and I really do need the space. But I do have all of my volumes there, and then I do have Japanese volumes there, 3-in-1 editions there. And I also remember that I did have some Shonen Jump magazines that I found in a box. And there might still be some more things that I end up finding for the One Piece shelves. But this is pretty much it for now. But yeah, that's the One Piece and the 2 manga bookshelves here. So once I've cleared this room up a little bit more and taken this out and found a new home for those, I'll be able to have my reading chair in here. I'm currently using my reading chair as a desk chair at the minute, and I probably will continue to do that until I can afford a desk chair. But I'm still going to bring it up just to see what it looks like in the room, and if I do get the right vibes for this being a reading room, because, you know, I might change it. I might not have this as a reading room instead. I might bring another bookcase from in there and put it in here, and I don't know, maybe put other things on it, maybe my graphic novels and classics or something, and put the chair in the main library room and have that as a reading room. So, you know, we're just working through these things as I'm going. And oh, I also have this big ass One Piece poster. I need to find a place to put this, but I also don't want to nail anything into the wall after what happened in the last place. If you saw my Packing My Home Library video, you will know exactly what happened when I try to take a nail out of the wall. So I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if the current sprint has ended as well with my patrons. 10 minutes, okay, about 10 minutes left. And then that will give me some time to bring this stuff up and just see how this looks. Okay, we've got a plan. I wanted to be a lot further along than I am, but things happen, and oh my god, the drama of it all. So you know I've just moved here, right? You know I've just moved into this house. I had the police outside today for hours watching next door, the next door neighbours, who, you know, I knew I wouldn't get on with them. I don't even know if they're there. I don't even know if they're alive. It's just so strange. It's so strange what's happened today. But I'm not going to get into it on this video. This isn't what we're here for. I probably will get into it on my Summerween vlogs, which will be coming out before this video, so I will have already spilled the tea in those videos, I'm sure. But that did stop me from being able to just crack on, because I came into this room, right, and I started to put the shelves on, because one of the big jobs I needed to do was get the shelves on all of the bookcases, and then I just saw out this window 2 police cars, 3 police cars, because one of them ended up going around. No, I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it in this video. But yeah, all of that distracted me. And now I only have like 20 minutes until I have my Patreon live show where we are watching Charmed. And it's Thursday. This is like my 4th day here. 3rd full day. And I've only got the little room done so far. That's it. That is it. I haven't even like unboxed all of the books yet. I'll show you what I have got. So I do have Adult YA hardbacks in middle grades there. And I did move most of the boxes up here. So, you know, they're just a little bit of everywhere. I've got my classic books there, plus special editions. Library bits, graphic novels. Nostalgia books mostly in that one. And this was the one with the bookshelves goes in. See, I'm so glad I wrote that on there. Then I've got Adult YA hardbacks again there. Middle grade there. And then if we go back into the kitchen, please excuse mess. I have mess everywhere. It's going to be a mess until I get sorted. Oh, also look at this. Look at this. So I don't know if anyone's a fan of Charmed. But, I mean, I've had this Book of Shadows for about a year now, maybe longer, and I finally got a stand for it, almost like what they had in the TV show, so that I can display the Book of Shadows. So that would be going into the main library, so that's pretty awesome. But this is what the kitchen looks like now, which is awesome. So I only have 15 more boxes down here. It took me so long to get all the other ones up, but those are library bits. Adult YA paperbacks are there. And some more nostalgia books are there too. So at least the majority are upstairs. I know, Ash, what a hectic day. Hectic day. And watching the police go next door isn't the only thing I've done today. I did have to do like some food shopping because it is Thursday now and I didn't even prioritise food. I was mostly trying to prioritise sorting out these boxes. Oh my god. So yeah, I've done that and I've kind of now figured out where I want the books in this room. So over here, I think I will have all of my middle grade. I don't quite think all of them will fit on, but I have put on 2 extra shelves on the bottom there so that all of the paperbacks should be able to fit relatively easy there. But I genuinely think I might need a bookshelf extender at the top, maybe on all of them, because I just don't know if it's going to be enough. And I don't know how, because I end up getting an extra bookcase. So like, how has this happened? How has this happened? I got rid of 4 bookcases and I bought 5. Like, the math ain't mathin'. But I will have all of the adult and YA books over here. And I'm going to have my classics on this. And yeah, I will do the island again and have it running down here with my nostalgia books on. So I might end up putting my Book of Shadows maybe in the corner bit there. Or I might put it here. Maybe move that along a little bit more so that I still don't block the plugs in there. And I mean, I know I could get an extension, which I might do. But I'm just going to play around because I might also put it here. I might put it there because that isn't staying there. That's just there for now. I am taking this library room very slowly. I really want to get it all done before Summerween starts tomorrow, but that's just not possible at the minute. So it will most likely take me the entire weekend. So I will vlog Summerween and I'll also be vlogging doing this room. That's a lot of vlogging. But I just can't wait for it to get done. Oh, I just can't wait for it to be done. Also, I've got a bruise on here. Books, they hurt me, but they also heal me. That's why I love them. By the way, the police are here again this morning and I'm trying to ignore it as much as possible. I do want to know what's going on. I'm going to talk more about it in my Summerween vlogs, which I am filming at this moment. I am reading The Boatman's Daughter for Summerween and I managed to find the audiobook on Everend. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook because I don't have a delivery coming until about 3 p.m. So I feel okay with listening to the audiobook at the minute. And I want to do that as I try and figure out some of this library. I might start with the classics and fill this bookcase because there's less classics than there are middle grade in adult and young adult books, and I genuinely am looking at those boxes thinking I don't know where to start with those. I've got so many of those boxes for those age ranges and for those sections that I'll need to go through as many of them as possible to find out, okay, that's box 1, that's box 2, that's box 3, you know what I mean? I should have numbered them. I really should have numbered them when I packed up my library, and I didn't. I'm a fool. Did I think I was really going to box over 2,000 books and think it was going to be easy unboxing them? Who do I think I am? So I have my Costa, I have the audiobook ready to go. Let's get the first books put on shelves in this room. Oh my god. I've just spent the last 20 minutes trying to find the very first classics box because I have them all here. I think it's 6 boxes. And I couldn't find the first one. I was sure there was another one because I had my Barnes & Noble special editions at the start of my classic section in my previous library. So I was trying to find that box and I couldn't find it. I kept opening them up. I went through all the adult YA books, the middle grade books, every other box, and I couldn't see them. And I have found them. They are in the classics box, but I remember now to spread out the weight of the hardbacks. I put some hardbacks in some boxes and then filled it with paperbacks. So everything's in disarray anyway. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to like open all of the boxes and just see what I have and what I can put on the shelf now and go from there.
I'm an expert at overthinking things that I shouldn't. can we just stay here? Maybe just one more drink. I can't help but think, where have you been? All my life, all lonely nights. You were always there at the same damn bar. I just never looked your way. And I've seen every ocean, but I've never seen a color blue. Look into your eyes. Blue. When I'm nervous, I talk too much and overshare things. Yeah, I can be a fucking mess, but you somehow like me for me. And all your friends are wasted. You wanna stay here? Oh, we should just stay here. Maybe just for one more drink. I can't help but think, where have you been? All my life, all lonely nights. You were always there at the same damn bar. I just never looked your way. And I've seen every ocean, but I've never seen a color blue. Look into your eyes.
I'm just so glad that the classics are done. That would have been the easiest shelves to do. So we really will be starting on the harder ones. And the thing with the young adult and the adult shelves too is that I did used to have my special editions pretty much in different bookcases, and I had random stuff on the very top of the shelves that I just want to put all together. So all of that's going to be in a random order in these boxes too. And there are too many boxes to just be able to open them up and take them out, and I need to like actually be on it. I might start like the A to Z on the top, definitely get the bookshelf extenders, because the idea of like moving everything again after putting them on just like makes me feel a little bit sick. And at the same time, I don't know where to start though. Maybe I should do the middle grade next instead. Yeah, I think maybe middle grade next, because then I can get rid of those boxes and I'll have more space for the YA and adult books. Let's do it.
Yeah, come on. DJ got the party started, there's no end in sight. Everybody's moving to the rhythm that's inside. It's a crazy world, but tonight's the right situation. Don't get left behind. I can feel the music moving through me everywhere. Ain't no destination, baby, we don't even care. There's a place to be if you need the right education. Let it take you there. And just go with the magic, baby. I can see it there in your eyes. I can see it there in your eyes. Don't stop the waiting. Right on the dance floor is where you gotta let it go. Don't stop moving. Can you feel the music? DJ's got us going around, round. Don't stop moving. Find your own way to it. Listen to the music, taking you to places that you've never been before, baby.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get the shelf extenders. I really didn't want to have to spend any more money on this library, in all honesty, but I really do think that I'm going to have to. But hey, at least I've sorted all the hardbacks out alphabetically. And yeah, I think I'll get started on... Hello, Ash. I think I'll get started on putting the paperbacks on the shelf and hoping that they all fit. Because I don't know what I'm going to do then if they don't all fit. I might have to do some unhauling again, if that's the case. This is all of the middle grades I have left. I think these are all of the paperbacks. I think. I was listening to the audiobook of this, but I'm going to stop listening to the audiobook now because I really do want to read it physically. Because I'm reading it for Summerween and I want to be able to just like sit down, relax and just enjoy Summerween and not have to worry about this. But if I can get my middle grades done, I might have a break, read The Boatman's Daughter physically, and then come back to maybe doing the young adult and adult books either tonight or tomorrow. The middle grades are completely full and I still have that little bit there to still put on the shelf. So I think I might have to try and unhaul some things to fit them on. Or I might, because I've got a whole bunch of Cressida Cowell there, I could do a Cressida Cowell section in the Nostalgia Island bit thingy-mabobby maybe. And now the middle grades are done. Managed to fit them all on. I mean, it doesn't look that appealing. I don't think I'll be able to fit any face outs or anything in there. I can't really like do displays and stuff. But, you know, at least they all fit on now. And it's full. It's really full. I don't really get as many middle grades as I used to. So this should be fine for now. I will get the shelf extenders on the top there. So this isn't 100% completely done. And you know, in time I might change things around. I might do things to it. But for now, I think it looks, or it's serviceable. At least they're on shelves. At least the books are on shelves. I can get rid of the boxes because my Uncle Ken needs them. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a break now. I am exhausted. It's now 3 p.m. Can't even remember when I started. It was probably, what, like 11, 12? So it's taken about like 3 hours to do this. And a lot of it was just like trying to find the right ones and the right boxes and like moving things around when I found one that was in B, when I got to like S, and just, oh my gosh. I had to keep changing things, but yeah, for now, it'll have to do what it'll have to do. Right, I think I have pretty much opened all of the boxes of the hardbacks. I kind of have an order where it goes like that. It kind of like circles its way around, and then those ones should be the very last hardbacks that I put on the shelves. But I did used to have like some special editions on the very top of my previous bookshelves. So it might be a little bit of a nightmare as I try and sort things out. Like I've got Andrea Stewart there, and you know, I have the books out at the start of this section here, alphabetically. I've got like Lee Schusterman, Brown Christoph, Blake, Samantha Shannon, Sarah J. Maas. You know, it's like, I'm really going to have to take my time through this. But you know what? It's absolutely fine because I've got a little bit of Celine Dion playing in my ears. And I'm ready to get like the scariest part of this library done. Because then after this, it'll just be the nostalgia books, I think, and graphic novels. And that's about it. I still have the adult and young adult paperbacks downstairs. So once all of this is cleared, I will bring those boxes up and hopefully there'll be room enough on the bottom there. Fingers crossed. Okay, I was just about to start doing the alphabetical thing, but then I realised I don't have any book stoppers, or whatever you call them, for the ends of the shelves. So if I put the books on there, they'll end up just like toppling over until I get the extenders. So what I might do is I might actually go back to doing what I did in the previous house and have special editions on the top, or like of series, so that I can stack some on either end. So I can have like the Disney Twisted Tales on that end, maybe Throne of Glass on the other end, I don't know. So the top shelf might be a little bit of a mishmash, and then as we go further down, it will be back to being alphabetical. Once I get the extenders, I might change it. But again, we're just working with what we've got. We're going with the flow.
Together, will it be now and forever? There is
Okay, so we've hit another snag, and that is that I still have, well, 4 boxes of adult YA books. I have some dotted around, so that's probably like up to another box. Then I have all my Stephen King in a box as well. And I only have like 3 shelves of space. Oh, now I'm bleeding. Ow. My books are now abusing me. That's how this is going. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Do I need another bookcase? I was like, I don't want to get another bookcase for in here. It would fit where I've currently got my Book of Shadows. And I could just move the Book of Shadows next to the window. That's no problem, but still, I mean, I kind of like the way it looked there. I might be able to get 3 extra shelves like I did with the classics and I did with the manga shelves. I didn't realise I'd be doing all this problem solving in this video too. But I feel like I could potentially, I mean, I can't move that one any further up, which is fine. I don't think I'll need to. But like say this shelf and this shelf, I might be able to get further up. There is a gap here big enough. I think I could lift this shelf up one, this shelf up one. Oh, would that be enough room? No, but it's got to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yeah, no, or maybe I could lift it up 2. Maybe I can lift both of them up 2, and then I have another shelf, because then at least it will kind of match the classic shelves as well, maybe. So, for instance, these are the shelves here that you can't move, but these ones are, and I do feel like I could match the classic shelves. I feel like I could. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves underneath there. And only 3 here. So I do think I could fit it in. And I know these are kind of tall hardbacks. Oh god. Hopefully I can lift it up. I feel like I could. Let's just check. Oh, you're kidding. It won't fit. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, it kind of just does. Oh, it kind of just fits. Oh, but that's still going to be a bit of a nightmare. Try getting a book out when you can't actually reach on top of it to pull it out. I would have to make sure there's like enough gaps in order to do that. I kind of don't want to do that though, and I'll tell you why. These shelves all have a bit of gap above them, and then if I just cram these in, there'll be no gaps above them, and it'll just look weird, won't it? Like say if all of these books are now like this, which you can't even really bloody say, can you? I won't be able to unhaul that much more of the adult and the adult books, to be honest. I don't think an unhaul is the answer. You can't even really see me, can you? Because if I do get another shelf to put here, I'll have to kind of reorganise and reshuffle all of that. Another bookshelf would be pretty extreme. I feel like probably the best thing to do would be to just get 3 extra shelves. I'll get back to you once I've got a solution. I'll get back to you. You are not going to believe this. I'm going to get another bookcase.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
Look, I'm trying so hard to figure out where I've went wrong. Because my middle grades used to live on the 4 black bookcases. And now my middle grades fit on 2 white bookcases because I unhauled so much and I've condensed them. So like they fit on 2 bookcases. I bought an extra bookcase. Even though I took down 4 black bookcases, I bought an extra one. So I got 5 white bookcases for my, library. Although I know I have been hauling some stuff the past few months and my manga has grown quite a lot too. What's happened? I genuinely have no idea. Anyway, I got the Book of Shadows downstairs. I will show you what I've done with it actually, because I did get another bookcase today for the living room, but it's different. It's not a Billy bookcase. It's not from IKEA. But yeah, all of these are my young adult and adult hardbacks, right? So what I'm thinking of doing is potentially moving the classics along a little bit. And someone suggested actually in my vlog today that maybe I could take off the door. And I'm thinking, you know what, maybe I might. Because I don't really need the privacy, really. Like, who am I being private from? Ash and Tobu? They don't care about my privacy, whether there's a door there or not. So I might, unscrew the hinges on the door and maybe put it in the shed outside or somewhere and not have the door in the way. Or I might just keep it on. It would be fine if I did. And I might just move the classics along and have the adult and young adult paperbacks. How does that sound? But what I want those paperbacks there. Actually, you know what I might do? What I might do is classics another bookcase there, and I'll put all of my special editions on it. Because you've got the classics behind me, right? If I'm like doing some filming from this angle or from around about this area, I do want the more beautiful books to be shown behind me. So I will have to do some more like reshuffling and rejigging. But what I might do is get a full bookcase of special editions, which might make this bookcase on the end empty, and I'll put my adult and young adult paperbacks on there. I don't even have that many adult and young adult paperbacks, to be honest, but I might still get, you know, a couple of extra shelves and do what I did with the middle grades and put like the extra shelves at the bottom, just so like if I do start running out of space, there is room. Because if I just get the extra shelves for these and I don't get another bookcase, I'm still going to struggle for space. Because in a month, when I've hauled a couple more books or what have you, I'm going to try not to because this has all been too expensive. I'm just going to have no space. Oh, I did my nostalgia nook, by the way. It's a little bit tight. It's a little bit tight, but I've done the nostalgia nook. So I did keep the island bookcase. I have all my Goosebumps all along there. I have Are You Afraid of the Dark? I have Fear Street on this side. And then on the other side, I just have my footstool there for now. I kind of like it. On this side, I do have like Pretty Little Liars, Princess Diaries, Lion Game, Charm, Ghost Whisperer, Sabrina, Animorphs, Cheetah Girls, High School Musical, Hannah Montana, and New Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley, Secret Circle, Vampire Diaries, Gossip Girl, Ash. Hello, Ash. I love you. I love you so much, yes I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get another bookcase, and I'm going to have to put it here. How? So I do still have a cube here. So I've got like my graphic novels like down there, and I think there's there's a box there. So I could keep this for those and put it in this corner, and then have my reading chair in the middle coming down. Actually, you would think that graphic novels, manga, and manhwa would be in this room. You would, absolutely 100%. Do I condense my One Piece shelf and have a couple on the bottom for the graphic novels? So will I get shelf extenders for the top of here, move One Piece up, or do an extender on the middle one, move all of this up one, and have the bottom with graphic novels? I do not know. If anything, I will most likely end up buying more manga in the future than I do anything else, because I'm just obsessed. I absolutely freaking love manga so much. So this is the place where I will probably have the most stuff to fill. So you know what, I will put that cube there. I'll put that cube there. I'll put the graphic novels in it. I'll just see what it looks like. I'll try it with a chair in. If it looks stupid, if I don't like it, then I'll either put it at the bottom of One Piece, which I don't really want to do, or, oh, I love you, or bottom of here. I mean, I know I've still got like pretty much 3 shelves spare there. I haven't filled yet because I just don't really want to start unboxing those just yet until I definitely know the situation. It's already quite rammed in here. It's already very, very full. So I think one more bookcase is going to have to be the one. Oh, and it's now raining. Yay. So how many bookcases is that in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so like 9 big bookcases, 1 smaller bookcase. It's like 10 bookcases, 10.5 if I keep the cube. Oh my god, I'm fed up. I just want this to be over with, but I just keep getting roadblock after roadblock. Nobody said it was easy. I just need to find my Nick and Charlie stand. But you know what? It looks fine there. I do like it. There's only so much I can do with the smallest part of my library. I don't really get a whole lot of graphic novels, but yeah, it seems fine to me right now. It is now 1 week since I moved in and still have all of this to finish off. I have moved the classic shelf along, so this is going to be part of the young adult and adult shelves, and I want to put the new classic shelves, which has just come from IKEA, I want to put it there. And I've also put a extension cord so that I don't have to try and move the shelf to get the power on it. And this was leaning like right back, so like the carpet wasn't exactly as even as I wanted it, so there was like a horrible like gap there. So what I did to rectify that, and you might be like, oh god, like this is a stupid thing to do, you shouldn't be doing that, but I actually put a spare pillow behind the bookcase. I mean, at least then it doesn't like bounce off the wall and stuff, because sometimes when I was like putting a book on or something, you can hear it bouncing off the wall, so at least it'll keep the wall protected too, you know? Like, I know it's like not the official right way of doing things, but when have I ever done it the official right way? And at least now it's like perfectly aligned with the young adult and adult shelf. It's like perfect now. I was thinking of maybe putting cardboard on the bottom, but it wasn't the bottom that was the problem. It was the top. It was just like leaning back. So I thought, oh, the best solution would be to put a nice soft spare pillow right there. So whether you agree or disagree with that, I don't give a fuck. Pay no attention to what I look like right now. I've not long woken up, so I need to go and like the shower and that. But I think I might build the IKEA bookcase first, remembering just how sweaty that would get me, and then go in the shower, and then maybe finish off this room. Finally, maybe after a week, maybe finally finish off this room. Look, let the records show. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Gavin's library.
The pen has remained empty, but there are signs present which indicate they may not be as empty as they seem. With many claiming to have paranormal experiences here, signifying that Penhurst could very well be haunted by its dismal past.
I mean, with the amount of people these forces throw, a whole life of silence. To be able to be here today for their reason listen to approach, which to me I think is just people trying to get your attention. We do get quite a bit of everything around here.
So I built the bookcase first, and then I went in the shower. Work smarter, not harder. So I've already moved the classics into that bookcase there. So this one is nice and blank, ready for me to move some stuff along. I don't really know how I want to do it just yet. I don't know if I want to do the young adult and adult A to Z going down this way and then down and then down. Because at the minute I've got them going along, which is the way I prefer it. But because I have this corner and then, you know, I could still just do it along, couldn't I? And then I will have the hardbacks going up to this one, and then I'll start the paperbacks here. Unless you think I should just have the paperbacks starting at the very end of the hardback. So it's all just like one continuous thing. So it's like the 4 shelves all continuing on from shelf to shelf. If that makes sense, I don't know. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I only have the one bookcase for the paperbacks, then I might have to get an extra shelf from IKEA. Just like the one extra shelf, I think it's like £10. Which I don't, again, really want to do because I've already spent way too much money on getting these bookcases. So I just want this to be the end of it. I really, really do. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to move everything along and have the paperbacks just running on the bottom. This is going on there, and then that is going there. That is going there. And then this shelf is going there, and so on and so forth. I will be done eventually, I promise. I also put my Lord of the Rings, Tolkien books up here next to George R.R. Martin. George R.R. Martin. I always want to do a pirate accent whenever I say his name. I have my audiobook for my current Summerween read, which is The Haunted Forest Tour. So I'm going to listen to that as I just move everything along. I don't have to think too much about where I'm putting things. Otherwise I wouldn't listen to an audiobook. I would just listen to music because then I won't be able to concentrate on the audiobook. But no, let's just start now and get this over with. I want today to be the last day. It's been exactly a week since I moved in. This is getting so out of hand.
Like a train, you'll hear me coming from 100 miles away. I don't ever remember running as fast as when I'm after you to stay. When I tell you that I promise, that's exactly what I mean. It's you, yeah, it's always been you, and everyone.
I have the final 6 boxes, 6 boxes of young adult and adult books. They're all in order, all alphabetical order, so I can just work my way along to get to there, and that should be all of the books put on the shelf. Oh crap, I forgot about this as well. Hi Tobu. I forgot about this. I also got the shelf extenders, which I think I might put on the middle grade ones because I feel like the middle grade ones look a little bit rough, especially since it goes A to Z from the top down, and I feel like having the extenders on that side of the room with them two next to each other, because I can't really afford to get more extenders, otherwise I would do it across the entire room. I just can't afford that right now, so I've only gotten the 2. I'll put them on top of there, or I was going to do it on the manga at the top there, but I feel like I'm more in need of doing it to the middle grade, and I'm still gonna get like some white tape to put and cover over that. Also, the tops of these are just like all special editions in a random order anyway, so they can just be displayed the way they are, whereas over here A to Z, need to sort that out. So now I have 9 spaces for paperbacks rather than just 6, which would have been like on this side, and maybe I could have put some on the top as well if I'd moved everything along. But no, I think this is looking pretty decent right now. I might keep that blank for now because I think with the 6 boxes of books I have, they should fit on all 8 of these. Fingers crossed. I say I'm going to keep a space there because I do get more hardback young adult and adult fiction than I do paperbacks somehow. Like, I have way more hardbacks than paperbacks, and I do get a lot of book boxes. I'll be shuffling things along quite regularly, so I think having a space there for the rest of the young adult and adult hardbacks could probably save me so much time and effort later on if I just put the A to Z paperback starting from over there. I do think I'll have room, but if not, then I'll just move everything up one, and you know, I have these two fit in as well. But this is almost the end. Oh my god, it's almost the end. Oh.
'Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Oh, yeah, I only wanna be with you. Like a storm cloud in the distance, you can feel me moving in. There's a pressure and resistance I hope we never have to feel again. It's you, yeah, it's always been you, and everyone around can see. It's true, yeah, it's a dream come true, that you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that we're always gonna make it through. 'Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Oh, yeah, I only wanna be with you.
And now the shelves are pretty much done. And guess what too? They're pretty much full. They are pretty much full. So how long is this gonna last? I have no idea. I will sort out things on the top. Like, I do have some things I can probably put on the Tolkien books or something. Just like little gaps here and there, just for little bits. But yeah, the paperbacks pretty much ended up taking up the entire room on the rest of that shelf. So I am a little bit screwed. A little bit screwed when it comes to getting more books. I'm sure there is another way that I can arrange this so that I will be able to fit more books on. Maybe I will do another unhaul, which I didn't really want to do another one so soon after my last one, and I got rid of 300 books the last time. Oh, and I also did put the extenders on the middle grade, so it's looking pretty good. I just can't believe how tall the middle grade is though. Like, look at that. Look at that. And I really can't fit the Cressida Cal books anywhere, so they're currently down there. I might have to do another unhaul of some middle grade soon too. But I kind of like it. Like, I'm not blown away by my library room, to be honest. I genuinely thought I would be more impressed, and I'm not really. And these are the only boxes left. So these are just filled with some library stuff. I have like my fairy lights, which I might put on next, maybe. What's in here? Some like One Piece stuff. Probably not a whole lot that I can really put in the library. Oh, my Wizard of Oz. I see, like, this dragon I could probably put with the Tolkien books. But these Wizard of Oz legs I wanted to put underneath my Wizard of Oz box set and have it in the corner here, looking like it's just squished the Wicked Witch of the East. But with all the Cressida Cal books on top of it, the How to Train Your Dragon books, I'm like, it doesn't really go too well. So I really am going to have to try and find a place for Cressida. So I'm going to really have to maybe try and unhaul a full shelf worth of stuff from this. I'm like, how am I going to do that? I'm going to put the fairy lights on. Also, those curtains are not really doing it for me either. I'm going to have to get rid of these curtains and just get nicer curtains. Same downstairs too. The curtains are just a little bit... So ignore those for now. I do have command strips that I'm going to put on the shelves. And I want to see if I can try and get the fairy lights on and open the library bits boxes that I have. Hopefully get rid of all the boxes. and we will have a finished product by tonight, where it will be exactly 1 week since I moved everything into this house. I think it was around about 8 p.m. by the time I had everything moved in last Monday. So if I get this done by 8 p.m. tonight, that's divine intervention. Let the record show that at 21:24 on Wednesday the 10th of July, history was made. History was made. Gavin reads it all, finished his library rooms. I want to do a full bookshelf tour in a couple of months once I've really solidified how I want my library rooms to really be. I want to sit on it for a few months and add some things to the walls that won't ruin the walls. I just need to rest and relax. This has been 9 days of doing things to the library room on and off, and I honestly just need to rest and recover. Now, I am no nerd forge, but let's take a look at the final result.